That last point that Rachel made with Matt Lauer, that she began identifying as black as early as 5 years old, drawing herself with the brown crayon instead of the pink crayon. Do you have any memories of that?
No, we do not.
Anything even slightly that might indicate she felt different back when she was, say, 5, 6, 7 in her very young age?
Rachel was, like we were, interested in ethnicity and diversity, and we had many friends in our circles that were of different ethnicities, but she did not ever refer to herself or draw pictures or anything that indicated she thought of herself as black.
Had she had many experiences other than friends of yours? I know you've said you've made travels as a family to African countries. Had she done that in her early years, for instance, the years that she was referring to in the interview?
No.
No, Rachel was never in Africa with us.
So is there any explanation that you can think of, I'm assuming having watched her appearance this morning on the Today Show, is there any explanation that you can give to her answers that she gave to Matt Lauer?
She's still dodging the question about acknowledging who she is in reality.
How would you respond if I were to suggest that I'm now identifying as an African-American man? I am now a black man because I adopted 4 African-American children.
Well, it's all very perplexing, I think, to so many of us, and I would think that it would be the most perplexing to the people who had been closest to her at one time of life, you. And I just wonder how you felt watching that interview this morning.
It was disturbing because the false statements continue. And as much as we're concerned with Rachel's identity issues, we are also concerned with her integrity issues.
So she claims that you're trying to, and I'll just, quote her, "I don't see why they," meaning her parents, you, "are in such a rush to whitewash some of the work I have done and who I am and how I have identified." Do you see yourselves as having somehow thwarted what she's doing and who she feels she is?
No. We were contacted about a week ago by the Coeur d'Alene Press asking if we could verify Rachel's ethnicity, and we responded, well, we can tell you that we are her birth parents and that her ethnicity background is European descent, Caucasian, primarily Czech and German.
So can I ask you, did you expect to hear any sort of apologies this morning from Rachel when she was speaking to Matt Lauer? Apologies for the lies that she's told, because frankly she has lied. It's not just misrepresenting, it's not just correcting the record when those assumed she was either biracial or African American or black. It was blatant lies.
That's exactly how we see it, unfortunately.
And yes, we hope that she will come to terms with truth and reality, and she will make an apology.
Have you had any issues with your other children, her 4 younger, much younger black siblings, because they also have gone public and they have varying views of what's going on? Have you as a family come to terms with being in the spotlight like this and honestly having her as a national punchline, it seems?
Well, our intention has never been to harm Rachel. All we have done was to respond to the press when they initiated questions.
Yes, and I guess we could ask you, how would you respond if you received similar questions? Would you tell the truth? Would you support the lies? Would you hang up or say no comment?